Well, good afternoon everybody and welcome to the Brickfields for this National 1 game between Plymouth Albion and Sedgley Tigers. A big match for different reasons for both teams. Plymouth Albion looking for a promotion from National 1 and the Tigers aiming for safety. I've did post on the YouTube page that I won't be speaking until kick-off due to the music, but it seems to have stopped at the moment and you might be able to hear the wind. It's probably drowning out the music as it is anyway, so we'll just go through the teams. There's no changes or no major changes from social media. There's just a swap of numbers on the replacements for Plymouth Albion. The front row is Harry Wilkinson, Rhys Williams and Harvey Curtis. Locks of Freddie Stevenson and Joe Bailey, and a back row of Hugh Taylor, Angus Hodges and Ben Mower. Scrum half is the captain Jack Hulton. The fly half is Ewan Jenkins. The wingers are Bobby Wigginton and Ben Ravalitia. The centres are Nick Ellison and Oscar Stewart, and the fullback is Harry Legg. Replacements are 16 Josh McAndrew, 17 is Joel Broadhurst, 18 is Liam Bishop, 19 Morgan Stone, and number 20 is Noah Fenton. Head coach is Ryan Lamb. Have a look at the Tigers. Front row John Blanchard, Adam Mallinson and Beltus Nonley. Locks of Bob Birtwell and Captain Connor James. A back row Will Bennett, Isaac Deans and Jack Ellum. Isaac Deans playing at flanker instead of Lewis Bradley, who's picked up a broken toe, so it doesn't look too promising for the rest of the season for Mushy. Get well soon, Mushy. Number 8 is Jack Ellum. 9, the scrum half is Jacob Tansey. 10 is Greg Smith. Wingers are Tom Hesketh and Rhys Henderson. The centres are Matt Lawton, Zane Ainsley and Sam Thorpe is full-back. The replacements are Austin Downham, Alex Bembatouche, Danny Rylands, Ollie Glass, Matt Sturgis, and the head coach is Scott Barrow. Officials today. We have seen the referee, or the Tigers fans have seen referee Callum Watson twice. Once at Park Lane and once away, and both those matches for Dings Crusaders. Assistant referees are Emerson Wood and Rob Lowe. And apologies if you're getting deafened by the wind. It is very windy down here in the southwest. And there is the table. Plymouth Albion in second place. The latest I heard, Rotherham Titans were easily beating Rams. So it's still a must-win for Plymouth Albion as they close off the season here. It may not be automatic promotion for the South Coasters. Maybe a playoff between them, Blackheath and Sale. Blackheath or Sale, should I say. The Tigers really need to get, I suppose, at least 1 win and 2 good defeats, if not 3 wins, to get out of that bottom 3. And indeed, the team in 4th place at the bottom at the moment, Clifton, they're in the playoff place with National 2 teams. So it's a big ask for the Tigers, especially with Rotherham Titans at home next week, and then Rams away, the final game of the season. The last 5, well, Plymouth have been beaten here by Blackheath. And the last time out, it was a drop goal by Lloyd Hayes for Rotherham that got the defeat there at Clifton Lane. Tigers, unfortunately, I think it's 6 games on the defeat, 6 games on the run now. They've been beaten as the teams start coming out. My name's Vinnie Morley, and if you're new to Buzze Sport for the away games, I do all the commentary, camera, graphics, scoreboard, you name it. I'm doing it today. Hopefully, I've tried to do my best to get in a position where the camera isn't obscured. We've got a little bit of camera obscuration here, and fans said they'll try and step back. These fans here said they'll try and step back if the ball goes down to that corner. At the end of the day, these guys have paid the money. Excuse me. So we're just about to get underway. I'll try and get the scoreboard going and just try to do a bit of diplomacy here as well. So let's get the scoreboard going, and it's the Tigers who will be kicking off with Greg Smith. And like I say, I'll be doing everything here, so apologies if the commentary's not as good as it is at Park Lane. And we're in the face of the sun, so it's going to be difficult to see. I was hoping to get over in the opposite side of the ground to try and get a better picture with the sun behind us, but it is what it is. So, and I'm going to say hopefully the sun will be going in a bit, just to try and make the pictures a little bit easier to view. But the sun's out. It is very windy at the moment here. It is left to right, so I suspect it's in the Plymouth are playing with the wind behind the back, so it's going to be a bit tricky today. And that's gone out on the full, it looks like, and that's confirmed. So it's a line out for the Tigers down here in front of us. Like I say, these guys have paid the money to come and watch it, and they're here every week, so can't really complain if we've got a little bit of so it's a knock on by the Tigers, so it'll be a scrum for Plymouth Albion, put in by captain Jack Hulton, who earlier on in the season, when Plymouth beat the Tigers, Jack Hulton was the nominated Buzze Sport man of the match. I'll try to keep an eye on the chat. It's hard enough watching the game, to be honest with you, with the sun as it is. But and I'll see if we can get some, see if we can get hold of the ref as well. Let's see what the reception's like here at Plymouth. It's a strong start for the home team.
Try for Plymouth Albion, Bobby Wigginton!
And as you probably heard the PA, that was Bobby Wigginton with the try for Plymouth in the 3rd minute. So a strong start by the hot favourites here this afternoon. Ball's been held up for the kicker. And it's clear, and as you can see, you might be able to see on your screens that those posts are blowing a gale. It's blowing a gale around here. Just looking at my gear to make sure nothing's getting blown away. But definitely a strong start for the home team. Sam Thorpe, a good catcher in the conditions. That's played on. Ball's been kicked, but it didn't go too far. It's been kept in. Suspect that's Wigginton again. And it's a penalty. Going off their feet. So I suspect this kick is going to go some distance with the wind behind it. It's about 15 metres from the try line, the Tigers try line. And no real domination in the ball from Plymouth Albion there. So the ball is moved out the back. It's about 5 metres out. You might not be able to see the lines on your screen there. That's the 5 metre line. Playing advantage it looks as well, Plymouth Albion. So we'll come back. A little bit of a loose pass. It'd be interesting to see, it's right in front of the post, or it was right in front of the post. Tigers player got an injury there. Time will be off, and a reminder that the clock on the screen, on the Buzze Sport screen in front of you, doesn't stop for the referee, so it's only as a guide. There is a scoreboard here with the time on, but that's not stopping either. I just got to be careful not to allow any of this music in between to get involved, or I'll get a copyright strike. So I'm just going to go on silent just for the time being. They're going to go for a line out. Yeah, so if the sound goes silent for a bit, it's just that the club are playing music here, and if it's copyrighted music, we'll get a strike and don't lose the channel. So apologies for that in advance. This is looking a stronger scrum, stronger maul now from Albion. It's a second try.
Second try of the game for Plymouth Albion.
It's not been announced who's scored it yet, but I suspect that's the hooker. Lynn, I'm not sure why you can't access this. I hope you've got it sorted now. If you've put a comment in, theoretically you've been able to access it, so I'm not sure what's happened there, Lynn. And Sam Glass from Leicestershire. Have a good game, Tigers. Ollie's mum. And that's caught the wind perfectly and come in.
Fantastic kick from Ewan Jenkins. Try scorer was Reece Williams.
So Reece Williams scored the try. Jenkins with the conversion. And very strong start for Sam Thorpe under it again. A good collection again from the young fullback. Tigers definitely need to get hold of this ball. I don't think kicking it's going to be of great advantage in this wind because it's absolutely howling. And I thought the ball had been turned over there, but Jacob Tansey feeds it to Belters Nunley. I suspect the referee thought that the ball went back off the Tigers player there rather than forward off the Albion player. Plymouth again capitalising on a mistake from the Tigers. And I think it's in at the side there. Can't get the referee. I've tried to pick the referee up. I'll just try it one more time. Well, it's not looking too good. Yeah, just getting some clicking, so unfortunately no referee today. So Craig Smith with the penalty clearance. And I can hear the, I'm sure I've had that the second time this year, the IPL trumpet. Wasn't overly well received, but the ball loose again. Was that knocked on? Or it's penalty for infringement in the line out, so Tigers have got the ball. Greg Smith will try and get some meterage. Can't stop saying yardage. Meterage on this kick now. And I suppose under the conditions he's done quite well there because the wind in his face. John Blanchard giving Adam Mellinson instructions for the line out. The ball has gone out there on the far side, so it'll be a Tigers put-in. I think it's important that the Tigers get the next score in this match. they nearly paid a price for trying to do some little bit of trickery. I don't know if these are the conditions to do that at the moment, especially against this opposition. Great interception there. Not sure if that was Tom Hesketh or Jack Ellen. Apologies to the Hesketh and Ellen families, but they do have similar haircuts and or hairstyles, and I'm watching it through a 5.5-inch monitor. As you can see, that's the area where we're struggling to get much coverage. Ball has been kicked out, just bounced in front of Sam Thorpe, and it's gone out. And it might be it's not 50-22 because obviously it's in the just over the halfway line. So I thought people were getting a bit excited for a line out there. But incredibly, I've still got my hand warmers. Middle of April. It's a chilly day down here, southwest England. Devon, Cornwall border. Opting for the kick is Jacob Tansit. Swapped over roles with Matt Sturgis this week. There's a bit of a challenge in the air. I don't know if the referee was just checking which way it's going, and it's going to be a line out with a Plymouth put in. Clean line out for Albion to come away the ball again. And it is an intriguing top of National 1. I suppose it's just as intriguing down the bottom. It's keeping it all exciting right to the end of the season. I suppose the last thing you want are dead rubbers in a season. It's certainly reducing the number of those with the playoffs. Henderson kicking the ball forward. Nice little chip through. Another try for Albion. A great little bit of inventiveness there from Bobby Wigginton with the try again on the wing. What a great little chip through that from the Plymouth player. And I wish I could tell you who it was. But, got to appreciate great little bit of inventiveness there. And another tough kick, and if he gets this one, it'll he's on fire. It's not successful this time, but
fantastic start for Albion so
Plymouth
far.
Albion.
Brickfields. Albion!
19 1-0 up after 20 minutes for Plymouth Albion. One more for the bonus point try for Plymouth. Once again, Samthorpe with the catch in swirling wind, making a decent job of those catches under pressure. Once again, Albion breaking on that left wing. They are strong, especially so on that left side this afternoon or this evening. Late kick-off here at request of Plymouth Albion. They're hoping to get a few fans in from Plymouth Argyle that kicked off at 12:30 today. I'm not sure if it's proved successful, but there's a decent crowd in here today. They're expecting between 2,000 and 3,000. Just to give you an idea of the strength of the wind, I usually use the handle on my tripod to just move or pan the camera left to right, but today I'm using it to hold it up as well, so it's really is that windy down here. They're expecting 40-mile-an-hour gusts from 3 o'clock, and indeed I think that's getting that. Clean line out and Maul. Oh, it's Maul broke up fairly quickly. It's rocked. I think there's an interception there from Tigers. And sorry about that, but it was a wild pass, and that is the bonus. Just watching the replay. The long And like I say, the wind is strong, so there is still hope in the second half for the Tigers. Neutrals will think I'm a playing optimist, but it really is howling here. I don't think you might appreciate it from sound and something on the pitch, but it really is howling. And there's another 2 points.
Extra 2 points kicked by Ewan Jenkins.
Ewan Jenkins with the extra 2. Just see if I can get a better picture for you due to the lightness. Yeah, that keeps changing, so hopefully it's not affecting you too much. Just gone out down below me. It will be Tigers put in. Other line out. Loosish looking pass, but it's got to the Tigers keep hold of it. Like Henderson doing his jinking. Well, trying to take the ball forward, but straight into a wall, and Tanzi's struggling to get that ball out. He's got it, so this will be a kick. It's got into the Albion half. It was a bit awkward to catch. Playing advantage to Albion. And we'll be coming back for the infringement. Offside. Tigers offside, so got to admire the sense of humour at rugby grounds. There's a gentleman there that's called offside every time the ball has been moved, and on that occasion he missed it, and acknowledged that he missed it. Good offload there to facilitate a 5th try for
Albion try from Captain Fantastic, Jack Alton.
Jack Alton. So I suspect it's going to be a long day. It already has been a long day. Tigers left Park Lane at 7:45 this morning for the long journey down here to the southwest. Like I say, now the only hope really, well, I mean, I did mention the wind, but you'd have to be really optimistic to hope that the Tigers are going to turn this round with the wind in the second half. But certainly Tigers need to start working on trying to get something out of this game. That's looking a long way off at the moment, in all truth. Scrappy play, but the Tigers have ended up with the ball. There's a little bit of a juggle, I think it's from Will Bennett, and he gave that as a forward pass, and I'm convinced that was. I think he just juggled and went back to Bob Birtwell, but is what it is. It's going to be Scrum to put into Plymouth Albion. It's about 10 minutes to half time. We've not had too many stoppages with the clock, so I suspect it's just under 10 minutes to half time. I'm sure that, well, from a Tigers point of view, they'll be counting down every second to that half time. Some really good movement from the Plymouth Albion. And another try.
Try for Albion, the scorer, Ewan Jenkins.
Apologies for the poor camera work on that one. It'll be interesting to see who won the toss and decided to play which way they did. I suspect it was Plymouth, but you don't know. Sometimes the team winning the toss to finish the game off with this win, but you can't guarantee that the win's going to be there for the whole match. Another two added. I do appreciate going on about the wind a lot. It is obviously having a big impact on this game. I'm not sure. I can remember the Tigers going in the 22. If they have, it's only on one occasion. So we'll be able to compare that with the with how that goes in the second half. There's a Plymouth Albion fan not happy with the line-out decision there. Felt like a Tigers player touched it last. Not sure what you really want, 40-0 up towards half-time. Referee seeing an infringement there. I think he signalled knock on. Tigers put in. The clock in the stadium is the same as on my screen, but neither of us stopped the clock for the referee. With the referee, sorry. So we are a little bit ahead of him at the moment. Uncle Spen's been on. Good luck today, Will Bennett. And Stephen Malloy's watching from San Pedro de Pinatar in Spain, looking like the Tigers having a long day today. And Lion Wolf 84, come on Albi. I think you're okay there with that, Lion Wolf. Don't really have to worry too much at the moment about that. But, Tigers now in the playing advantage, Tigers. And Jacob Chansley's taking it quickly. Bob Birtwell. From a Tigers fan, this is what you want to see. You want the guys to keep battling out there. So again, and some good movement here. And a try there for the Tigers.
Try for Sedgley Park Tigers.
Try to work out who that was. I do apologise because it looked like Tom Esketh. If it is, it's Tom Esketh's first try, so if it is, well done Tom. Hopefully we'll get some confirmation. From the PA, might have had his binoculars on. And it's good to see from a Tigers perspective, it's good to see a strong finish to the first half. 3 more tries with the wind in your back in the second half will bring what might be a valuable bonus point, and that's probably what the best chance of a bonus point in the second half. And it's a cracking kick. Greg Smith.
Not long left in the first half. Let's keep it going, Brickfields. Albion!
So under the conditions, and that wind in his face, that was an absolute corker of a kick from Greg Smith. We've seen some cracking kicking off the tee here this afternoon. You have to appreciate it when the conditions are like that. Tanzi with the kick. a penalty for the Tigers. And even if it's a nice calm day, I don't think there's any advantage whatsoever taking a kick again to the post. So Smith will be going to the line out, and I suspect this will be the last play of the first half. So it'll be incredible if the Tigers can pull another one back. If Smith gets this. We're in that position now where we just have to hope it's not obstructed too much. Rollinson ready with the line out, taken by Birtwell. And there's a break. And it is a try. It is a second try for Tigers, and sorry I couldn't get that on the the screen, but that's an incredible 5 minutes. Well, as Bruce Hornsby said, that's just the way it is. I'm sorry I couldn't pick that up. These folks come and pay the money each week, so we're just a guest here, so we just have to accept it. But what a finish to the first half in these conditions. Expect this kick from Greg Smith will be the last play of the half. Matt Lowe was there to hold it on the tee, but he's not had to. And it's just skewed to the left of the post, and that is half time. So an interesting first half. Plymouth Albion in truth have dominated it, but last 5 minutes there, Tigers have pulled back with 2 tries, and although the scoreline is Plymouth Albion 40, Sedgley Tigers 12, there's a good chance that Tigers can get something out of this game. They took 2 points away, lost by 3 points last year. They took 2 points away from it. Can they get 2 points, even a win? Even the most optimistic of Sedgley Tigers fans would be struggling to put that one together. But I'll be back at the start of the second half. Try and warm my hands up, and see you shortly. Thank you. as you might have seen during the half time, I actually tried to move the camera down a little bit further, so hopefully now that people have settled into the positions at the ground, hopefully it won't impact it. The sun might be the biggest problem in this half coming through on the camera, but it's Plymouth Albion starting second half, 40-12 the lead. Let's hopefully I've got that time going on the scoreboard. What a strong end to the first half, strong, probably 5-6 minutes there for Sedgley Tigers. Ensured the Tigers are still in this game. And if I can get a break in play, I'll try and give you an update on some of the scores. Some of the scores are crazy today, but Blackheath have won at Sale. Oh, sorry, Blackheath have beaten Sale at Well Hall, and unless you're in complete and utter, sorry, just there's an injury there, so I'll move the camera away from there. Unless you're complete optimist, I think that's any hope of promotion over for Sale this year. Even if they win both games, they'll be, I'm assuming that Plymouth's going to win here today, they'd only be 1 point above if Plymouth and Blackheath lost both the remaining games. So just to say that the injured player is up on his knees now, so I'll just focus in, so hopefully anybody watching knows it's not too serious of an injury. Sorry, that's why I took the camera away. But the numbers on they've got a special shirt, I believe, today, Plymouth Albion. The numbers on the shirts aren't too clear, so it's hard to pick out who they are, but after getting checked out by the medical staff, players back up and raring to go, so that's good to see. But I think the top three positions will be fought out between Rotherham, Blackheath and these guys here, Plymouth Albion. Tigers got a big game next week against Rotherham Titans at Park Lane. It's a 2:30 kick-off, gates 1 o'clock. If you're around North Manchester area, I suggest get down. It should be a cracking event. Titans have got 3 coachloads of fans coming over. I suppose they're hoping they're going to win the title next week, but so I'll do my best to follow the ball. The sun's right in our eyes. I didn't think I'd need a shade today, so like a fool I didn't bring it. But going back to the match, the wind is blowing from left to right. It's still gusting. I think the Tigers will be looking to get something out of this match, and the best way they're going to do that is to score another 2 tries in this second half. So I don't think winning's a realistic option at the moment. Might be, but certainly a try bonus point is well within the scope. Tigers can use this wind, and they're playing advantage already. I'd be very surprised if anyone takes any penalties in the second half until at least the bonus point try has been won. Oh, and Reece Henderson just missed that, so we'll go back for the penalty advantage. And I think it's been moved. I was going to say the referees, I can't believe it was there. It's near the half. Must have been another infringement, because not too sure it happened around that area. But I'm watching it through a small screen, so I could miss quite a lot of the game. Any peripheral action is completely lost on me as I watch this through a small monitor. We're a decent kick there by Smith. Mallinson with the line out. Oh, it's been won by, or challenged by Plymouth, but it's another line out to the Tigers. So once again, John Blanchard speaking to Mallinson, and Adam Mallinson has been one a little bit scrappy, but Tigers got it with Bob Burtwell. He's trying to drive through. Looks like Beltus Nunley putting in a few yards there. Tigers edging closer. Strong start to the second half for Sedgley Tigers. And I think that last 5 minutes of the first half gave the Tigers a bit of belief that seemed to be missing up until that point. So credit where it's due that they never gave up. Ball's bouncing round, but Tigers keep hold of it. Plymouth thought there was an infringement in there, but the referee's not having anything of it. So none of it. Strong play by the Tigers at the start of the second half, but strong defence as well from Plymouth Albion. And you can see why they're near the top of the league. And infringement is given, so it's going to be a penalty to Albion. Be able to clear the lines if they can. Kick, see how far it can be. Let's get it into the Tigers' half. It's lying out right in front of the Tigers bench there. And it's another try for Albion. They got to.
First try of the second half for Plymouth, Albion!
Apart from pride, I don't think the Tigers will be too disheartened by that. Still going for the bonus point try. However disappointing it is, Plymouth get one. One visit to the Tigers 22. They come away with 7 points. Take it to 47-12. But if you're a neutral and you're watching, it's not all over for Sedgley Tigers. It's you get 4 points for a win. You get an extra bonus point if you score 4 tries in that win, so that's worth 5 points. Where Plymouth Albion are at the moment, if they stay like this, and the Tigers can earn 2 bonus points. They can get a bonus point for scoring 4 tries, and an extra bonus point if they're within 7 points of Plymouth Albion, but it does look unlikely that at the moment. But the bonus point, which could be vital for Sedgley Tigers at the end of the season, is within reach if they keep attacking this. Sam Thorpe with another cracking catch. His catching's been excellent this afternoon. But there's a knock on by Plymouth, so it'll be the Tigers putting at the scrum. And just if you're new to Buzze Sport and the broadcast, don't forget to, if you've got an Android or Apple phone, you can download the National League Rugby app. Gives you live scores. You can join in the predictor game. I've not done too well recently, and I suspect I'm not doing too well today. And you can keep up to date with National League Rugby news. So download that. There's a website there if you want to go to the website. At the top of the show I did say the Tigers have lost the last 6 games on the run, but the last 3 they've taken points from those games. They've taken 4 points from the last 3 games, even though they've been defeated. But Albion are off again. And there's another try there on the right wing. So he hit the replay a bit late, so you might just miss some of that replay, but don't forget you can always watch this game back on YouTube in full, or during the week when I post highlights. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to show the Tigers' second try because I couldn't actually capture it on the screen. But the wind isn't really hampering Plymouth Albion. Second try already in this second half. And another good kick, I've got to say. Respect for the kickers in these conditions, because they're doing a cracking job. I try to approach these games as a neutral commentator, but obviously I'm a Sedgley Tigers fan. And you've got to hold your hands up sometimes and say it's just good rugby in these teams. Oh. Referee's brought it back. I think he's signalling penalty. Was it a scrum? He's got his arm set. Yeah, he's set.
Come on, Brickfields, let's have a bit of a sing-song.
Oh, I'm going to go quiet while they have the sing-song here.
Everybody ready? Take it away.
And just below me, Alex Bemtucci's just been hobbling off the pitch. I suspect his afternoon might be over. He's got a leg injury, but Bland's nan's been on. Heads up, Sedge, row behind your birthday celebration. Bland's nan, Bland's mum, Brioni, Bland's auntie, Kelly, Bland's auntie, April, Scott, Elliot, Rowan and Eliza. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying it. I appreciate the score's not going too well, but I hope you're enjoying your afternoon there, and happy birthday. And Jude also said at least we've got a try, go on Sedgley. So thanks for getting involved in the chat, appreciate it. And the attendance today is 2,405, which is the biggest attendance I think as a Sedgley fan I've seen this season. As we get the scrum underway. Oh, and it's a penalty to Albion. The referee wasn't happy with that scrum formed. But big match next week. We'll be live on Buzze Sport. We'll be having commentary from very own Tom Markham and Tom Vickers of Rotherham. So we'll have both teams represented, and it's a big game. It might be. I'll check the standings. I'm not sure if Rotherham can get promoted next Saturday, but they'll certainly be very close if they get a win there. So it'll be Another hard game for Tigers, but Tigers will need to get something out of that game next week again. We'll go to Rams on the final day of the season. Once again, Plymouth dominating the second half. The Tigers had the first probably 5-6 minutes, but since then it's been Albion. He scored 2 tries in the second half already. And they're playing advantage again. So it's free ball to team in white. And I suspect Blackheath will be watching this game with extra interest, because it does look like going back for an advantage. It does look like it'll be a Plymouth Blackheath playoff. Second and third. In the playoffs, should I say. And I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I'd be putting me 50p on Rotherham to win that title. But having seen Blackheath and Plymouth in the last 2 games, they are very similar. Blackheath with a cracking result, beating Sale today at Well Hall. Sale have got Plymouth and Rotherham to play. And there's another strong maul. And the ball's kept up, so good defending there from the Tigers. Like I say, apologies if you're getting a lot of wind on the microphone. I'm doing my best. Not much you can do, to be fair. I was going to say doing my best to not have an impact, but there's not much you can really do. It's just very windy. But goal line drop out from Tigers, so Smith will be aiming to get some suspect distance on this. He should be able to. Well, I think it's the gust stopped as it kicked, so once again Albion attacking. Been knocked on, so playing advantage, so that'll be over now with the kick. And it was into space and it's been knocked back, so Tigers will be hoping to gain some space out of this. But Albion are running it again instead of opting to kick. Some of his shirts come off there. Matt Sturgis, so he'll be on for Jacob Transit. And I'm not sure if Alex Bemtouche has returned to play. Same chat, keep an eye on the action on the pitch rather than being able to off the pitch. But I think that might have been Danny Rylance that's it's a nice kick that from I think that was Sturgis. It's a cracking kick from Matt Sturgis. Just bounced a metre inside and went out, so it will be a put in for Albion on their own, well, just outside their own 22. And I think the referee is trying to get Plymouth Albion to hurry up. Henderson under it. Takes it well. Sturgis looking to the blind, but not a lot fattening out there. So this time goes inside. Austin Downham, that looks like. Nice bit of movement there. They're trying to move the ball, Sedge, and you can understand why. And the ball's gone out. So it'll be line out to Albion. All we need is a bit of rain now, and I felt a couple of spots. Hopefully not. 15 minutes to go or so. Tigers playing another advantage. It's a loose pass, and the referee has brought it back for the penalty. I don't know if this will be a tap. And it is. Matt Sturgis with the quick one. It's paid off the last game, a couple of occasions. And they're playing another advantage. So I don't know if that was for offside. That's the quick penalty. Ball's come out, so we're back again. I think Sturgis was trying to go for another quick one again. Greg Smith will kick for line out. Tigers with a period of pressure. But they've got nothing for it in the second half. I wouldn't say it's been similar to the first half yet, but I think on the fourth, fifth try this period in the first half for Plymouth Albion. Without Tigers returning, it's another. The referee's having a chat with the, I suspect that was Jack Hilton, is it? He's not happy with the number of penalties that Plymouth are giving away. To remind you that Tigers still need 2 tries for a bonus point. Scored 2. Line out has been won well. I think they're going to go out here. Ball's still in. So it's Tigers still looking at the blind side. Oh, and the penalty. I think the penalty's gone to Albion. Not too sure what's happened there. It might have been not releasing. And there is, I think, somebody being looked at. So if we can, I'll just try and get some scores. So these are the scores I got from National 1 today. Rotherham 8-2, Rams 7. So you can't really argue with Rotherham's going to. Chances are they'll be the winners of the title in Nat 1 with scores like that. Blackheath 40, Sale 19. Dings 40, Bishop Stortford 34. Not a great score for the Tigers. Rosslyn Park 88, West Line 7. The linesman and the assistant ref and the ref are having a chat. Tunbridge 33, Clifton 24. That's not too bad for Tigers. Birmingham Moseley 12, Leeds Tyke 7. I don't think that's full time yet. I'm just refreshing my screen just in case. Might be. Because it says Plymouth 40, Sedgley 12 on mine, so it's possible that it's more my phone than everything. Let's have a look. Yeah, Tunbridge 33, Clifton 24, so that's is a good result for the Tigers. As I said, Birmingham Moseley 19, Leeds Tigers 20, 68 minutes on the clock according to the National League Rugby app, so that's very exciting there at in the Midlands. And then we've got ours here, 54-12 to Plymouth. So unfortunately, I did try the link today, but somebody's got a red card. I just there's a chat, and somebody's seen red, and I don't think it's Connor James. I think it's Adam Mallinson that's been seen red, and he's going straight to the changing room. So obviously the assistant ref saw something in the scrum, or he said something after the penalty was given, because the Tigers went into that ruck with the ball, and the penalty was given from it. Oh, somebody's just lost the hat in front of me. It's just gone out of the stand. So. So I think it was kicked out on the full by the Tigers player. I do apologise. It's doing my best to try and concentrate on this, but there's a lot going wrong. The gentleman, like I say, in front of me, his hat has just gone flying out of the stand in front of me. So that's sort of like it's a bit. It's looking tough for the Tigers to get anything out of this now. As Plymouth running another try fairly easily. And with Mallinson seeing red, I suspect Jack Ellen will go into hooker, but with Mallinson seeing red, that's the Tigers finishing this game with 14 at best. And the chance of getting 2 tries has diminished somewhat. So. And I didn't notice the flags going up there, so we'll check the score, but and Matt Sturgis, in his eagerness to retake the kick-off, kicked it straight up in the air. It travelled about 2 or 3 metres, and if a Tigers player had touched it, it'd have gone back to the centre circle. So they left it for a Plymouth player to touch it first. So the game continues. I think they might have had a choice of a scrum as well as a retake from the centre circle, so it keeps the ball moving. That went forward, but advantage to Tigers. A penalty, I suspect that was a little bit on the high side, was it? And a yellow card coming out here. Yeah. So it's 14-all. And just to say that conversion was successful, so I'll add the 2 points. I didn't notice the flags going up at the conversion, but I've updated it alongside the scoreboard here. Probably about there was a couple of injuries in the second half, so we're probably a couple of minutes ahead on the actual time. And Greg Smith's penalty kick hasn't reached touch. Wynn caught it, brought it back in. So I think there might be a tackle without the ball, but playing advantage, and Another try for Albion.
Try for Plymouth, Albion!
Yeah, I suspect that would have gone back for a penalty and a possible yellow card for tackling the man without the ball. It looked it anyway on the on my small screen. But, Albion just carried on. And, extra 2. And I'm sure with well, Tigers can still get 2 tries. That's Greg Smith. I might have done Matt Sturgis a disservice earlier. I did say he retook the last kick-off that didn't go more than 10 metres. It could have been Greg Smith, so my apologies if I got the wrong player. It did look, when I looked up, it did look like it was Matt Sturgis taking it quickly, but I think it's important that the Tigers still press on, even if they give tries away. Try and get these and penalties being given away again for our Tigers. They're not helping themselves. But at the end of the day, you've got to respect the power and finesse of Plymouth Albion this afternoon. They've been a step above the Tigers. And that's why they're challenging for the championship next year. And in truth, a club that's getting these numbers in attendance deserves to be in the championship, but off they go again for an interception, so Tigers can get something out of it. A kick. It's a cracking kick, I've got to say. It's just bounced inside, about a metre inside, so time is off because there's a player just receiving treatment. Doesn't look too serious. So we'll just have a quick last look at the chat before we finish. Yeah, Jude Hall said bring on Bemba, aka Chicken Sausages. He will win us the game. Not sure what the message is there. Well, unfortunately, I don't think Bemba did last too long. He picked up a leg injury. I'm just looking around to see if I can see him. And I'll just go on silence again because the music's coming on.